Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again with another video, man. It's been a minute. We haven't been reacting to manga on this channel for about a week. Well, I lied. I did One Piece. If you know, you know. I did it, though. But we were on a break nonetheless for Jump, nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're finally back. We got Shibuya and anime coming up at the end of the month on the 31st. Next week, we got a trailer on the 24th for you know, this is the second part of season 2 and slash Shibuya incident arc, and I think like a key visual too. So yeah, I'm gonna peep the trailer, so come through, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, last chapter they've been boxing, and boxing, I've always said, this has always been my favorite fighting in general, like in anime and any kind of fiction, non-fiction, all that, you know what I'm saying? Like hand-to-hand combat is just lit to me, you feel me? Because you're using your own, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's beside the point. Last chapter, the boys was boxing though. And so yeah, Gojo, he figures out like, okay, well, Mahoraga, that Mahoraga will spin 3 times and adapts to my affinity, essentially is GG's at that point, you know, or at least he doesn't want to get to that, obviously, because if he adapts to infinity, that's fucking wild, right? But he says, well, I'm just gonna have to kill you before it hits some 3 spins, my guy. So we'll see what happens between them from, I don't know when this fight, you know, specifically will end, but I still think we got some more chapters to go. Didn't get spoiled on nothing with this chapter, luckily, because I hate on Twitter, you know, you see names and shit. I didn't see no names or nothing like that this time, even though most of the time the names are always just gonna be Gojo, Sukuna, maybe Gege, but that's about it. So I ain't see nothing. I'm excited to get into it because you already know JJK is the best new gen in the game. I don't care. Argue with your mother. I don't give a fuck. Argue with your mama. I don't care. If you know, you know. If you agree with me, you know. Anyway, let's hop into this chapter, man. Chapter 232, the decisive battle in the uninhabited demon-infested Shinjuku. I still hate that long-ass title, Gege, but hey, man, you the guy, so I'll let you slide. The countdown of fate waits for no one. Still boxing. Oh yeah, by the way, they were saying how Gojo, he hit hella hard and shit, and like, yeah, nobody even wants to take a punch from him, or whoever have taken punch from him, they never felt his full force. But even from like a good lethal punch, he was still hitting hard as shit. So yeah, Sukuna is basically evading a lot because Gojo, he's on his shit. But we'll see. There's a second spin. Okay. Oh damn, we already on the second spin. I didn't even realize we was done with the fucking first spin. I mean, I guess I kinda, but I don't know. I mean, 2 more spins and it'll adapt to Gojo's infinity. Or did it complete? I don't know. Anyway, though, yeah, that means Gojo will have to kill him literally in this chapter, basically. That's how that would end up. And you know, Gege, he does go really fast with certain shit, which I like in a lot of ways, instead of dragging shit out, but then I also don't like it because then you don't get complete, you know what I'm saying, explanations or more in-depth, like, explanation for a character specifically. You know, that's one thing that I will say, that if the manga was longer, Gege would have been able to do that with every character, but as you can see, some characters got the shit end of the stick, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But let's continue. Hurry it up, Gojo. What does it say in the author notes? The hidden inventory arc in the anime was incredible. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Yes, sir, Gege. Yes, sir. They did your shit justice. They really did. Mappa really went hard with that. All right, what is Gojo doing? What is that? Blue, red? What the fuck? Oh yeah. Also, he was doing some after image shit, some shadow clone jutsu after image shit last chapter too. So he definitely had more shit in the bag that we hadn't seen. So that's dope to see that he did. All right, what is he about to do? He got his hands out. Sukuna's on the wall. Look like he's coming back. Look like he's charging up. Okay, yeah, there he go doing that shadow clone jutsu shit again. What is he using? Is he using red or blue? I'm trying to think how it depends what it does. Okay, it's oh, I like how Gege did that. It's going on the walls, just scraping the walls and shit. I'm still not sure if this is red or blue. Maybe it's blue, because red would be a little bit more, I mean, it is fast, don't get me wrong, but it looks like it is like attracting, like it's all going to one point, so I think it's blue. Because if it was red, it would be more, for one, I think the ball would be darker. But I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think it would be dark. I don't know. Anyway, though, they still boxing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Sukuna evaded that. Gojo comes in, he blocks him. He goes in with the elbow and he blocks him. Looks like he about to grab his leg, probably. Okay, look like he kicked him. He kicked the fuck out of his ribs. God damn, Sukuna's just laughing and shit. He's been laughing this whole time, though. The third spin, one more left. I thought, so it's 4 spins. I thought they said 3, unless I'm fucking tripping and I'm just not understanding it correctly. But I mean, it really don't matter. 3, 4, whatever the fuck it is, we get it. But I don't know if I'm just tripping. Is it time that's needed for the? Is it time that's needed for the adaptation, or is it experience? Good question. Oh, I see. You're asking, does it A, take the attack once, take the time to understand it, and then adapt? So take the attack once, take the time, okay. Or B, adapt incrementally after taking the attack multiple times. So the lapse, so takes attack, time lapse, adapt it, boom. So it has to figure out to like understand it, process it, and then so, or is it like, okay, all these punches, boom, 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 and then it does it. That's an interesting question. Like, was it from that first initial hit? Like, or is it from, or whatever the first initial attack is? Or is it from like, you have to like really wait until all of that shit processed from all the different attacks? Interesting question. Yuji's been asking some good questions, which I like. I like that. Especially since he's been reading that soul book too. Seeming like Yuji's being very resourceful and just thinking. He's thinking a lot. I've been liking that with him. That's something I think it's been unnoticed by a lot of readers, but I'll digress. Well, considering Gojo hasn't used any technique aside from lapse, which could it be? Either option is possible. That's all there is to it. That boy Kaisen would be straight up about everything. He just want to get on the battlefield for real. If anything, he's like a kid watching his favorite like sport athletes playing. I mean, I'm not saying Gojo's his favorite sport athlete, because obviously he existed, what, 400 years ago or whatever. But you get what I mean. It's like he's watching like two crazy like players in the sports game just going crazy, just back and forth, and you a fan watching, you're like, man, I can't wait till I get to that league. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm assuming that Sukuna, he's like in a way like a fan of Sukuna, in a way. I mean, he wants to fight him, but we've seen what fights are in this series. Sukuna looks at it as like love, so hey. Okay, you see Mei-Mei's crow still going around. I'm surprised none of the crows got killed or shit yet. God damn, that boy is bouncing through the fucking building. He made that nigga skip like a rock. Now I'll give him hell. I've thoroughly convinced him that all I'll use is blue. With this time, okay, so yeah, he was using blue. With this timing, he won't be able to react. Curse technique reversal, he about to hit him with the red, boom. This is point blank range too, so I don't know what the fuck he gonna do. Okay, the will, red. Did he just block it or did it adapt or something? Did it adapt? Yeah, it seemed like something. He used amplification to minimize the damage. Bet. That boy Sukuna, he been using that domain amplification a lot. He like, man, fuck Gojo with this infinity bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna use this domain amplification to at least combat against that. It's the strongest defense. Hey man, defense wins championships. If you didn't know, in all sports they win championships. Well, I can't speak for all sports. I haven't seen all sports or know, you know, all sports thoroughly, so I can't say that. But I know in basketball, for example, in football and shit like that, hell yeah, it wins championships. The biggest plays of all time are a lot of defensive plays in a lot of these sports. Like, they change the tide of the game, the momentum, all that. So he going crazy as expected. Even if amplification can neutralize the low output of his neutral limitless, it can't fully neutralize the strengthened blue or the reverse red. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Because when it's like the neutral infinity, it's like, yeah, well, I can combat against that because that's like a perfect defense for that. But when he gets that red or blue out and it's like strengthened, if it's like really, you know what I'm saying? If it got some oomph to it, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna backfire on me a little bit. He misread it at this rate. It'll adapt. Oh, that's what they think. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Such sloppiness. Lost your cool after your hand was red. No pun intended. You know what? That red just now still hasn't exploded. Oh, fuck. Whoa, Gojo, what the fuck did you do, nigga? What do you mean still hasn't exploded? See, this is what I wanted from Gojo. I'm like, please have more shit in your bag. You feel me? And it's interesting how this fight is going because Sukuna is somebody that we know for sure has a bigger bag. Like we see him use that flame arrow shit. Like when is that gonna come back? You know, I don't think it was Yuji's ability. I think it was Sukuna because it seemed like he just knew it, and you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, like, when he was going against Jogo and whatnot. So, like, we know there's more that he has in his bag, but he hasn't used it, which is odd. But Gojo's somebody that we did know what else he had in his bag, but he's been using it. It's like, it's been the opposite. So I've been loving this fight, man. This fight is fire. Like, I'm a person that still thinks Sukuna is going to win the fight. That's why I just predict it all the time. A lot of people wasn't fans of that or whatever. I'm like, come on, there's two niggas. Either you say Gojo's going to win or Sukuna's going to win. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I really don't give a fuck. Both of these characters aren't even my favorite characters. Like I said before, they both were like around the same tier for me. Like, say if Gojo's like 11th on my list, Sukuna's 12th, or vice versa, or 10th, or you know what I'm saying? They're on the same level for me in terms of likeness. So, but in terms of this fight, this is a very fire fight. And yeah, what do you mean that red ain't? So he's using some. He put that shit on like on a molecular level or some shit, or atomic level, because where the fuck is it? I see smoke around him, but damn, that is fucking crazy. He just blasted the shit out of this nigga Sukuna. Holy shit. God. From behind me, pause. The building's layout, did he plan from the start to have red strike after making a full lap around? Whoa. Yeah, Gojo's smart, bro. He is smart. Strongest modern ain't sorcerer, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be. Look, coming in, he about to gut check him up. Yep, gut check the nigga. God damn. Oh, he used a black flash. I didn't even realize he used black flash. Whoa, oh, yeah. I see that. I see. We have not seen Gojo use a black flash. That's fun. That's fun to see, man. Black flash is one of my favorite moves. Like I said, I love hand-to-hand combat. So, usually, I love seeing Yuji's fights, and he used the fuck out of black flash. So, I always love seeing that shit. Gege, you still drawing Mei Mei's hair like she got a trunk like a fucking elephant and shit. Everybody shocked. Everybody like, oh shit. Usually like Black Flash. Ooh, he knocked that nigga out. He knocked Sukuna clean. Oh shit, he knocked him clean out. Whoa. Oh shit, the wheel fell. Is it gonna break? Oh, wait, it spun. Ooh, it spun. Ooh, it spun. It spun. Oh shit, some shadow shit. Oh fuck. Oh, Mahoraga is coming out. Oh my god. He about to drag that nigga to hell. On some Undertaker of the Kane shit from WWE. You're kidding. Sensei. Oh, I like that. How they wrote Sensei like that. Sensei. Yep, he grabbed that nigga. Okay, he didn't drag him down though, but he stopped him. Oh shit. That's oh wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I didn't realize he slashed the fuck out of him with that shit, that sword that he got on his hand. That sword encroaches upon his life. Uh-oh. End of chapter 232, man. Uh-oh. Hey, man. This shit's fire. Gojo is showing out for real. Like, for real. I'm liking this fight because it's been so back and forth. Like, I would say that Sukuna, he pretty much had the first half of the fight for the most part. Like, he had the upper hand because Gojo had to keep using reverse curse technique to heal himself, and then heal his burnt out curse technique, and kept going back and forth. And then for the second half of the fight, I'll say that Gojo dominated it. It's basically like 3-3 right now. I ain't gonna lie, it's like a 7-game series, 3-3. Cause like every chapter they're both going back and forth, but for the last few, Gojo he's been having out. He been going crazy. This Mahoraga thing, man. You got that in your arsenal. That's, hey, man. I know a lot of people have been talking shit about Sukuna, calling him a fraud and whatnot. The way I look at it, a fraud to me is somebody that, like, is basically built up to be this kind of guy, right? And then they just completely just get fucked up, annihilated, right? So I don't, when people say fraud or fraudulent, I know it's more like of a meme, and it's kind of like how the word mid is like looked at as like being like terrible, trash, like absolute bad, even though mid literally means average. That's how I look at fraud. I think fraud is used in the opposite effect. It's like used to be like more, like to me, fraud is supposed to be like really trash, but people use it for nigga like Sukuna or Gojo. I've seen both sides call either one of them frauds, but I'm like, how are they frauds? I'm enjoying the fight, man. I'm a fan of JJK. It's the best meathead manga to me that I've like, or that I'm like reading, you know, as concurrently and whatnot. So I'm just loving the fights nonetheless. Like I said, I still got Sukuna winning, but Gojo, he is showing out though. He is very much showing the fuck out. And honestly, it depends on what Kenjaku does. Because if I see more of what Kenjaku's doing behind the scenes, and seeing what our guys are doing too once they get into the battlefield, then I don't know. But I don't know. I don't really see Sukuna, and I kind of don't. Not that like I said, I still think Sukuna might win, but I'm starting to think that it might end up in a tie. And I think both of them will probably end up living. Because I don't really see Gojo dying now either. I don't see either of them dying because Gege said that, oh, actually, this manga not going to end in this year, bro. I got more to write. I planned on it ending this year, but it's not going to happen. We are in the final, like, saga or, like, stretch, though. But I don't know. Let me know down below how you guys feel about this chapter and shit. I mean, I already know how I would know how Sukuna fans feel, and I know how Gojo fans feel. I really do want to know just people who's just enjoying this shit. How do y'all feel about this? Because there's been a lot of biased shit I've been seeing on the internet that I don't really care to talk about, because why? But I don't give a fuck either way. I still got Sukuna winning, but that nigga getting fucked up right now. So, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens next chapter. Next chapter probably gonna be insane, because, like, Mahoraga's out again, and yeah. And plus Sukuna, I mean, yeah, Sukuna, he hasn't used 10 shadows yet too, which is also interesting. Like, above the other techniques that he had, like the fire arrow shit and the flame arrow or whatever, and then that he hasn't used that yet. I mean, Mahoraga's a part of, you know, making me shit, but you get what I mean. Like, he hasn't used none of the other ones, like how he used in against Yorozu. So we'll see what happens. But let me know down below how you guys felt about this chapter, my reaction, any predictions for the next chapter, or just for the fight in general. But yeah, man, I hope you guys all have a good one. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. Stay tuned. Next week we got the trailer for Jujutsu Kaisen Shibuya Incident Arc. And yeah, then at the end of the month we'll be back. So about 12-ish days. We'll be back for the anime as well. So yeah, see you guys on the next video. Hope you guys have a good one, and